Hello there, grade 5. Welcome back to Math Time, Fun Time. For today, we're going to discuss another topic about decimals. But before that, let us first try to recall what we had last time. So we subtract decimals, and again, we write them vertically for it to be easy for us to subtract them. And then we should always remember to align the decimal points, and same with the decimal point in our answer. Remember that it is also important to make the decimal places the same. How are you going to make them the same? By adding 0 if necessary. So for today, we are going to have patterns with decimals. But let us first familiarize ourselves with some vocabulary. We have the word sequence. So what is a sequence? A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. We also have another new word, that is term. What is a term? A term is each number in a sequence. You can find a pattern in a sequence by comparing one term with the next term. Let us have this example. We have here a sequence. We have $5, $6.75, $8.50, and $10.25. So first, you have to find the pattern in our sequence. And how are you going to do that? You're going to find the difference between one term and the next term. So we have here $5 and $6.75. Let us find its difference. So we write first the bigger number, so that is 6.75 minus $5. So remember to align our decimal points. So put the decimal point. 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 0 is 7. 6 minus 5 is 1. So the difference is 1.75. That means from $5 going to the next term, that is $6.75, we add 1.75. Since this is a sequence and there is a pattern, that means 6.75, we will be adding $1.75 to get the next term. And from $8.50, we are going to add another $1.75 to get the next term. That is $10.25. Now, what if we need to find the next term? So, from $10.25, we are going to add $1.75 and we will get the next term. That means the rule in our sequence is add $1.75. Now we are asked to find the next three terms. So the last term that we have is $10.25. That means we are going to add $1.75 to $10.25, and that will give us $12. You can work on your addition. Then, adding $1.75 in $12 will give us $13.75. And the last term will be from adding $13.75 and $1.75. And that will give us $15.50. So that is how we find the next term in our sequence. Let us now have another example. We have here the sequence 29.6, 28.3, 27, 25.7. So first, we are going to find the rule in our sequence. As you can see, our numbers are descending, or the numbers are from the highest going down. So if that happens, that means the operation that we are going to use will be subtraction. In the previous example, our numbers are ascending, or they are getting higher. That's why we use addition. So in this case, we will be using subtraction since the numbers are in descending order. So we will do the same thing. We will find the difference between one term and the next term. So we will always subtract a smaller number from the bigger number. Suppose we will be using the terms 29.6 and 28.3. So that will be 29.6 minus 28.3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 9 minus 8 is 1, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So that means the difference is 1.3. So from that, we will get our rule. So from the start, we know that we will be subtracting to get the next term. So the rule will be to subtract 1.3. Now we are given here 4 terms and we are going to find the next 3 terms. So do your subtraction now. Subtract 1.3 from 25.7. Then when you get the next number, subtract again 1.3 from it to get the next number, and so on. So 25.7 minus 1.3 will give us 24.4. And then 24.4 minus 1.3 will give us 23.1. And 23.1 minus 1.3 will give us 21.8. So that means 24.4, 23.1, and 21.8 are the next 3 terms in our sequence. And the rule for this sequence is subtract 1.3. Let us answer this next example. Now, first, we are going to find the rule in our sequence. So, we have 65.9, 65.3, we have the missing term, 64.1, 63.5, and 62.9. Now, we may not use always the first numbers. We may use any other terms in our sequence as long as these terms are consecutive or the term comes right after the other one. So, let us use 63.5 and 62.9 for example. So, we have 63.5. That's bigger than 62.9. So, let's subtract. We have 5 minus 9. That cannot be. So, we will borrow from 3, making 3, 2. And 5 will be 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So, the difference is 0.6. Now, we are going to decide if we are going to add or subtract. Look at our numbers. Is it getting higher or getting lower? You're right, that's getting lower, or it is in descending order. So if it is getting lower, that means we are going to subtract. So to get the next term or the missing term, we are going to subtract 0.6 from the previous term. So the term before the missing term is 65.3. We are going to subtract 0.6. Put the decimal point. 3 minus 6 cannot be, so we will borrow from 5, making it 4, and 3 will be 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. 4 minus 0 is 4. Bring down 6. That means the missing term is 64.7. So for this next example, the sequence is not given, but the rule is given. So we are going to start at 0.35 and we will add 0.15. So the first term will be 0.35. Then add 0.15. So that will be 0.50. Then the next term will be 0.65. Then the next term will be 0.80 and so on. Do you all get it? It's not that difficult, isn't it? First, you are going to find the difference between 2 terms. Remember, the 2 terms should be consecutive or they should come after each other. And then you are going to think of the rule. So you are going to decide if you will add or subtract. If the number is in ascending order or it's getting higher, that means you will add. If the numbers are in descending order or the numbers are getting lower, then you are going to subtract. I think you are ready to do it on your own now. Now to practice, do share and show numbers 1 to 4. Can you say your answer aloud? Okay, number 1. What is the rule in the given sequence? That's right. You're going to add 1.3. Very good. How about number 2? That's correct. You're going to subtract 1.1. Number 3. The rule is to add 1.2. How about the missing number or the missing term? What is it? Very good. That's 2.7. And in number 4, what is the rule? You got it again. That is to subtract 0.7. Now, what is the missing term? Very good. That is 16.7. I told you you can do it. You're just going to apply the rules that we learned in adding and subtracting decimals. And that's it for today's lesson. So just like what I told you before, you can find the answers of the pages of the lesson that we have today at the end of the video. So I will see you again next time. Bye!